It's another episode of Wisdom by Design. What are we on? Episode what?
11. No,
11?
12. This is 12 and 13.
12. This is 12 and 13. Okay, and who are we having on the pod today?
We are having Sarah. She does 99 in St. Clair.
Sarah, 99 in St. Clair. I'm so excited. Okay, we'll have to put all of her stuff in the show notes because guess what? We have a website now, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I still have to send you stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be live. It'll be live in the next week.
Soon.
We'll
make it happen soon.
We'll make it happen. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So do we just want to like dive into it?
What? The episode that we have for 12?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
11 or 12?
We probably should.
Which
I think we're on 12. The number's 12.
Well, how are you, first of all? Like, how are you doing?
So,
do you have your phone set up or no?
Yes.
Do I need to invite you?
No, my phone
is dead.
Yeah.
Cam's phone is dead. For everybody on Instagram, it's just me today. Cam's phone is dead. So they're literally seeing like a one-sided conversation.
Hey. Sometimes that's what life is. You just talking to yourself.
Listen. Okay, for those of you that can't hear what Cam just said. That is life. That life works that way. Sorry guys, I don't know what to tell y'all, but you're just gonna get my comedy.
Hey, okay, so invite me anyway. Let's see. I might have
How am I gonna invite you if your phone's dead?
It's still on. It's just might die while we're doing it.
How do I invite you? Go live with Power Design. That's what I feel like your slogan would say. Power Design. Like
all right, cool. It's connected.
It worked. Okay. Now I need to turn the volume off. Remember to turn your volume off so it's not like reverberating. Is that a word? Reverberating?
All right, it's off. Okay. Volume is off.
Wait, how did you?
Can see my computer screen.
I can still hear you though.
You can hear me.
I turned mine all the way down and it's still.
There we go. We got it set up.
How did you turn yours
I'm
all
all
the way
about
off?
Jingles, huh?
How did you
just put the volume all the way down, Jessa?
I did. It's still.
That's
I can still hear you. Okay. All right. D'Angelo is laughing at us. Just so you know.
Is
he? Yes, he is. Hi,
up.
D'Angelo. Dude.
Awkward is our middle name.
So good. So good. D'Angelo, oh my gosh. I cannot wait.
Oh, he hasn't seen it yet. You saw it before. Yeah.
D'Angelo, I'm sorry. Listen.
He sees it next week.
I am your biggest fan right now, okay? And you can thank Cam for that. Well, okay, but I also met you and you're really cool and you're doing some really great work. So that's also why I'm a fan. But when you see this brand, anyway, you haven't shown him anything?
No, he's seen the logo.
Okay.
We went like a brand direction. We had a brand direction meeting.
Okay, good. I'm like, he said, why would you do that? I'm sorry. I just have to make sure that you know how good it is. Okay.
I didn't preface it, so that's my fault.
That's my bad because I should have known.
I was just testing it out. I was making sure everything was good and straight.
So good. Okay, anyway.
So, all right. So how are you doing today, Jessa?
I am doing fantastic. I woke up. I had tea. I did yoga. I did a mood light. Listen, I know I'm a whole new person this week.
A whole new person? This week? Is it just this week?
Just this week. Okay, I did better last week, but I'm saying like I'm doing good. He says I feel out of the loop. Cam.
I didn't do this. You did this. Jessica.
I'm sorry. D'Angelo, I promise it's worth the wait. I promise. Okay. How are you doing this week?
I'm doing great. Yeah. Yesterday was a really good day. Like it was really solid. Good. I finished a lot of stuff that I've been working on for like weeks. I got to wrap up. So that's why I'm like, finally, it's that new project energy. You know, you just get hyped to start working on new stuff.
Yes.
And it almost kind of feels like when you're working on old, like not necessarily older projects, but projects that have been around for a little bit, you've grown from them. And now when you come into your next project, you're like, whoa, I've learned. Like
psyched to go. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I feel good today. So
good. I know, because both of us were on like the same energy level the last time we talked. Wasn't that Tuesday? We were both like
overwhelmed.
Stress.
And you were doing work on your day off, which
I was doing work on my day off. Was that Wednesday? Oh, it was. It was Wednesday.
It was yesterday.
So it was literally yesterday. Wow, look at that. Look what a whole. The Taco King is on here. What's up, dude? This is our new internet friend.
So good.
Makes me want tacos every 5 seconds.
Every time.
I did a good 10 to 15 minute exercise daily while reading, listening to a book. D'Angelo, that's dope.
See? Yeah.
That's cool. I love when everybody does like a morning routine. You said pacing.
I was joking. I said stress pacing, which I do all the time. I used to do all the time. Like when I'm on a phone call, I just stress pace.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to talk on the phone. But I was joking. I don't do that in the morning. That is not how I start my day. I listened to a book and walked my dog this morning, which is usually my morning routine. Yeah.
Okay. How long do you walk Donnie for? For those of you that don't know, Donnie is the
mascot. Yeah, the house mascot.
Yeah.
We are the house of Donathan Taylor Thomas. That's our house mascot.
Cool. Taco King says he loves our show and the mental health of it. Thank you. We try. Yes.
Because we're trying to be real. A lot of people don't do that.
No, a lot of people don't talk about how it actually affects your brain to be a human. So
yes, a human and living with me and Alex were talking about, like, there's a lot of standards we put on, just like society puts on us, that aren't like the best for our like human interaction. Like it's really weird. Like, because she was talking about, she had seen a TikTok about this person who was like, I think they had like a disability or something, but it was like one of the social ones where they have a hard time picking up on cues. So because of that, they are very blunt with what they say. And then they talk about the fact that, like, because they're so blunt, they realize that the rest of the world who doesn't necessarily have that disability behaves like he should be behaving. But instead, he's learned how to behave. And that's the right way for social interaction, but society behaves in the way he should be behaving with his disability, which I thought was crazy. Like, that's crazy to think. So this person has done the work to be able to interact in our society the way we're supposed to interact, but it's crazy that our societal norm is to do the complete opposite. And it's like, that makes me really sad. Like, because part of society is to like lie and not tell the truth and have a different idea in your head than what's actually going on.
Like it's like being honest is considered like prickly. Like being honest is not okay. And that's actually where a lot of problems come into, especially into relationships, friendships, partnerships, all of those.
All of it.
I wouldn't have learned half the stuff I learned now, or like that I know now, without Emma going, "Hey, Jessa, like, it's okay to say you're upset with me. Hey, it's okay for me to be mad at you. It doesn't mean that we're not friends, but we need to talk about this." Like, we have had those really hard conversations because it was literally considered normal. I was just talking to one of my friends about this the other day too. It's considered normal for everybody to be passive aggressive and act like everything's okay when it's not. Yes. Because you don't want to hurt people's feelings or you don't want to step on people's toes. It's like, that's where the stress and the emotional disconnect comes from, because we're all just walking around going, everything's okay, when it's
100%.
not.
100%. That's so. And I'm struggling with that. I realize I struggle with that too, because I have been such a people pleaser.
Me too.
Struggle with telling
people
about
me.
I do. So I struggle with telling people the truth, but the truth again is I'm reading The Big Leap, and he talks about like telling the truth is like pivotal to you living in your zone of zone of genius. Because if you don't tell the truth, you're going to end up in a disagreement or in some type of situation where you didn't show up completely honest. And how are you supposed to interact with the world when you're not being completely honest with the world? So
listen. I have found that my relationships have gotten 1,000 times easier just because I've finally been able to, and there are some things that I struggle with, which you and I talk about regularly.
Sure.
Like I do have that people pleasing gene, and I have a really hard time, taking that and not letting it run my business.
For sure.
I'll walk into my week and go, oh yeah, I can do that little thing for you. I can do that little thing for you. And it's like 5,000 different little things for 5,000 different little people, or, for people. And it's
not possible.
It's not possible because, no. So, and being honest, and I've recognized that being honest, especially with my clients, I told one of my clients the other day, I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. Like, I've had an overwhelming week. I'm really stressed out. Like the workload that I have right now, I did not plan for. Like, I was straight up. I was like, I did not plan for this. It literally, like, all of a sudden it just piled on top of each other. And I'm like, what the heck? I had it all planned out in my journal. I had like all of my stuff ready to go. And then it's still, and she was like, that's fine. She was like, that's totally fine. Just communicate with me. And I'm like, girl, you right. Like, just communicate.
100%. Because most of the time people don't have like designated, they don't need things as fast as they think they do. So as long as you're being honest, most of the time they can make allowances for you being honest and needing something else or needing extensions and stuff like that.
Right.
It's not good to make it a habit, but it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're only one person. And for some reason, I think that I have an entire team. Taco Cake, yes, communication is okay. Yeah. It is great. You need to have
100%. Yeah.
We wouldn't know anything about tacos if you weren't communicating with us. So D'Angelo, it's key. Absolutely. I love that we have these two on here.
That's dope. It's cool that it's like two different people from last week. Like,
yeah, absolutely. We did just have someone join. What's up, guys? If you are new to what we're doing right now, we are shooting the breeze. The breeze?
This is normally how we start an episode.
Is that the right term though?
Shooting the breeze.
Shooting the breeze.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
What did we say yesterday? Oh, in the wind. I think I said something about it being in the wind.
Yeah.
Not shitting in the wind.
Yeah.
Not shitting in the wind.
No, it's not that. Not that. It's just in the wind.
It's just in the wind.
But that's what you thought it was.
I didn't think, no, that's what Alex thought it was.
Oh yeah, that's what she thought it was.
Alex, or maybe she thought I said, I said,
that's what she
shitting in the wind.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out of my mouth, honestly.
It already did twice.
Yeah. So here we are. They are both cracking up. That's fine. Well.
All right, let's do it.
Well, so what are we? This is episode 11?
12.
12.
Oh,
this is episode 12 and 13.
Yes.
Okay, we will figure it out.
One day.
Don't or give a heads up. One day we will figure out what episode we're actually recording. So we're doing 12, and 12, we're going to talk about a little bit about what we do.
Yes.
Because not for some reason, we know why this is. We know why the graphic design community is the way that it is. It's quick, fast, and in a hurry, baby.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Like a McDonald's burger.
Yes.
I needed it yesterday. My emergency is your emergency.
Yes.
That fun stuff.
Can you make it cheaper?
Can you make it cheaper? Can you make it faster?
Yes.
I want it in my hands before it's off the grill.
Yes. I will know it when I see it. That's another one. We're going to hit all of them. You have full control, but I'll know it when I see it. Okay?
Right.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. So what do we do, Cam? Or should we do like the whole, hey, this is episode 12.
Yes, do that first and then we'll.
Okay, yeah. Fine. It's always weird for me because I have to get into that like headspace.
You were just chilling.
I know. I have like my feet up and everything. It's like I don't work. What am I doing? Okay. Anyway, so welcome dropouts. What's up? This is episode 12, and we are so excited that you are here again for another Friday. Oh my goodness. For y'all, it's Thursday, but for this, it is Friday. Yes. We are going to be talking about what we do. So my name is Jessa.
I'm Cameron.
Cameron.
I am Cameron, yes.
Cameron. This is Cameron, and I'm gonna go into a rehearsed script now. So I guess I should pull up that script.
Start. I thought you had it on the show.
How do I not have it memorized by now? I don't know. I want to say that I do, but then I'm gonna get into it, and then I'm gonna drop it. So.
We should make you do it without the script next time.
We should.
That would be funny.
What's up, dropouts? That's all I got. That's where I'm at. That's something about not getting rich quick, because that's not what we do. Cam, I'm sorry. I'm here. Here I am. Here I am. Okay. Sorry, Sophie used to say that all the time. All right. What's up, dropouts? We'll just cut that part.
Okay.
So we are a podcast for the creative looking to enrich their life with knowledge. We won't be giving you 3 ways to get rich quick. We are for the college avoider, the corporate dropout, the person burning the midnight oil on their next big project, maybe even the guy that is going to all the taco places reviewing tacos. We are for you, okay? We're here to talk with you, offer up the processes that work for us in our business, and to be real about the ones that don't. This might be your new fave podcast. I'm Jessa. Hello, what's up?
And I'm Cam. Hello, what's up?
And this is Wisdom by Design.
Yes. Episode 12.
Episode 12.
That was a pretty good intro. I liked it.
Thank you.
I liked how you freestyled in the middle.
Went off script a little bit, little freestyle there. Yeah. Taco King says he's a dropout, so that works.
I'm there for it. I'm glad.
D'Angelo says corporate dropout soon to be. Dude, you're already with us. You're a dropout. You're good.
In good company.
Oh my God.
All right, who wants to go first? Are you going first or am I going first?
You go ahead and go first, because I feel like you have something ready to say.
I don't. I just wanted to start with the video thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go into the video. So
you got it.
What were you gonna say?
Whatever you were gonna say.
Another successfully awkward podcast with
moment.
I'm buying a hoodie when y'all drop them.
That's cool.
Taco King. Oh my gosh.
I dropped that next week. I'm supposed to start dropping the content for the wisdom mock-ups I have. The hoodie's one of them.
So excited. Okay.
Yeah, I think it comes next week. So
okay, that's dope. All right. Yeah, so we are going to preface this by saying we're going to talk more about what we're doing. He said dropout shirts too. And then I'm just going to let you take it away.
Okay.
My ooh shiny is getting to me, so go
ahead. So basically we're going to talk about like kind of the businesses we have and what we do within our businesses. So I'm going to start with mine. I own a design agency called Power Design, where we're a one-stop shop for all things design, but we put strategy before the design in everything that we do. Because I kind of started doing that because I would work with a lot of people and they would come to me, Cam, I need a logo. And I'd be like, okay, let's go ahead and make a logo. So we would go through the steps of making them a logo. And after 15, 20 different variations, they still had no clue what they wanted their logo to do. Right. And what they wanted their logo to be. And I did a little research and came up with the reason for that problem. And from the research I did, the reason is a lot of people go into owning a business with a hustle mentality. So it's hustle first over everything. So we're going to hustle and then we'll figure it out later. But in the philosophy that I have, we can't hustle first. If you hustle first, you're going to spin your wheels and not go anywhere. So we have to get in and do the deep dive and do the strategy before we get into anything design work. And
so now when you say strategy, what is strategy? What is your version of that? Explain it to somebody who has absolutely no idea what graphic design is.
My version of strategy is I have basically built a 2-hour session that is full of different questions, different exercises, and we go through that 2 hours and complete the full gamut of all those exercises. It's a 3-part system. We talk about first the brand heart, which is mission, vision, purpose, values. Then we go from there and we talk about persona templates. So persona templates are basically the different types of people that might shop your business or shop your service. So we'll put 3 of those together, and then we'll go through and ask what, where, when, how on all the different types of personas, so we know where to find these people and how to actually get to them. Because that's huge. Understanding who your customer is.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So you're understanding who your customer is. You're literally getting inside their heads and you're going, okay, who is this person and what's going to make them want to shop with me? Or who 100%. Are the type of people I should be targeting so that they shop with me?
100%. And why should they care? And then,
right.
Yeah. And then from there, we start with the messaging of your, and messaging and voice of your brand is the third part. Right. So we'll go and kind of create. I even have a question that's like, if your brand was a celebrity, who would they be? Which is really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. But it makes you like think differently at your brand actually being a little bit of a person and having a little bit of a personality. So that's kind of how the strategy goes. Personality. You have to have personality. To get people, you have to make people want to care about what you're doing, because a lot of people have a lot of other stuff going on, and you're going to have to get in somehow. So that's
and you
what my strategy
have to do it under 10 seconds.
Under 10 seconds. Like you have no time at all to do it. Mm-hmm. So you better know who that group is and what they go to church. Like what church do they go to? What type of church do they go to? Like you better know that kind of stuff.
Where do they spend their mornings? Are they the ones that are sitting at the coffee shop ready to go, or on their 100%. Computer, doing work? Or are they at home working late at night? Like we said, burning the midnight oil. That is like, those are all different types of people. And you have to figure out who you need to be talking to, so you're not just putting all of your ideas out into a void and expecting somebody's going to see it and love it, right? That's not how that works. Nope, I did that for so long.
Hey, you're not alone. I was like, why isn't this? Because I know I said I did it for the people that I was working with, but I did it for myself also. I wasn't gaining. I need to gain a lot of traction very quickly. So I was like, how do you do that? And you have to know who you are to be able to sell yourself to the person that you're trying to sell yourself to.
Right.
So strategy is huge. So we want to put strategy before the design, and then super fuel the design. Because a lot of people will go and get design outside of themselves. They'll go to Fiverr and have some person in like the Middle East make them a logo, and they'll get the logo and be like, well, this doesn't really work for who I am today, because yesterday I was someone else. So by putting it in the same house, we've done the strategy and the design, we can supercharge it and make it work for you and make it work for the people you're trying to get to. So strategy is huge. Strategy is the biggest component. And then we do the design work after. So we do logos, we do websites, we do packaging, merchandise, any type of design you're going to need, social media kits, any type of design you're going to need, we do it here. And I'll build you a brand system that has all those places built in. So basically, if you have a company that needs to be internet based, you have your customers go to YouTube, you have your customers come to a website, you need to have your personality and your brand personality in all of those places. Otherwise, your people will show up and they'll lose trust because it seems shady now that your website doesn't fit what your YouTube looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm here in building systems.
Right, building systems. And a lot of people don't realize that. They're like, well, why does my YouTube need to match, anything? Okay, think about again, something that we've all grown up with, Coca-Cola. 100%. Everything Coca-Cola is red and white, period. 100%. You can see that logo from a mile away and you instantly and immediately go, oh, I know who that is. That's Coca-Cola, period. 100%. But that's because that they've built that trust and they've taken that look and they've thrown it all throughout everything.
All throughout it.
So you know who it belongs to. There's no question about it, period.
It's and the way I heard it explained is like because a lot of people, we're doing internet now instead of like brick and mortar. But you have to think of it still in the brick and mortar style where you bought a storefront. How are you going to put your voice throughout the storefront? So we have to think bigger than just, oh, well, I just have an Instagram, so I just need a logo for my Avi. That's not like, if you want to be successful,
your logo is literally like 2%. The logo is 2%. Like I think people, 100%. Wizard said they can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Yeah. Oh, my phone probably died.
Oh, the phone. Oh, no, you're still on.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you are. You're still on. Thank you for letting us know, and thanks for tuning in.
All right, is it back? It should be back.
Yep, I can hear you now. Okay,
cool.
Okay.
It was the 10%
we promise this is being recorded. We will post this episode, you guys. This is just a little behind the scenes. So if you just tuned in and you missed that, we will go ahead and post the episode next week on Friday.
For sure.
Yeah, the logo is definitely like the smallest point. And I started thinking of it as, because everybody gets so excited. They
100%.
go, I have this business now, I want this logo. This is going to be really cool, you know? And then you go, well, that's putting the cart before the horse.
100%.
And a lot of people don't realize that.
They don't realize
you're gonna build this logo, and then what? You're gonna put it on a bunch of cool stuff and then call it good?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, D'Angelo said he thought that was intentional. I don't think we meant to do that on purpose. We meant to mute each other so it's not like going back and forth, but yeah.
But yeah, I saw it was like a phrase someone had said, and they're like, the logo is just the period at the end.
The logo is just the period at the end. Yeah. That's awesome.
So you have to worry about building a brand that has a voice and it speaks before all the other stuff. And all the other things. Because and I told someone this yesterday, at the end of the day, you still have to have a business that's viable. It has to be viable before you can invest in some of this stuff. Because the beginning might be just you trying to figure it out with a handmade logo. Fine. Mm-hmm. But you still have to make it. Which
is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, which, you know, that's how I started. I had that little tiny logo and I was like, cool, now I have a business. Dope, I'm done.
100%.
And then I realized, you know, once we started getting more into graphic design and going into it, it goes, oh, that was only this much. And I'm missing this huge giant picture here. And my business really didn't have a direction. So
100%.
I was going all over the place and I was working really hard, but I wasn't reaching the people that I wanted to reach because there was no strategy behind why I chose that, why my business is the way it is, who it's supposed to be talking to. There was absolutely no strategy. Once I found my target, literally hit that target head on, it blew up. And it was like, oh, okay, now I'm in my zone of genius. Now I understand because I sat down, I took the time to go, what do I want to do? Who do I want to do it for? Who do I want to serve? And then boom, my logo just kind of fell in after that.
100%. And that's how it'll go. And from using the strategy stuff that I use, it's sometimes even better to start off with just a business that you have, and we come in with a clean slate with no name, no logo, none of that stuff, because then you can set your intention for what you want your business to be, and then we can make all of that stuff later. Because a lot of people come up with catchier names after they do the strategy session than they would have before because they didn't know who they were. So
yeah, your phone did just die. So I'm going to hop off of live here. So it's not just me going, which apparently that's all it's been this whole time. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you're just getting here, we are Wisdom by Design podcast, and we will be releasing this episode next Friday. And so if you're not following us, make sure you are so you can see the updates of when they go live. And we appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see y'all soon.
Next time.
Dropouts. Bye guys. Okay, really I'm sweating.
Me too.
Always.
All right. Let me play this video real quick.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah. We need to make cover art for
I know that. Yeah, we
our
do.
Stories. I didn't think about that.
Cover art for
episode,
we're going live.
Episode 12. What we do. A behind the scenes look at who we are and why it matters. Boom. Okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna hop back into the other, because we only have 20 minutes left. So I want to play this video real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
So the way that Power Design does it, the reason we do the whole identity system is because you'll have all the elements to build out anything. If you need to make merch, you might have some design elements I already made you that you could throw on a t-shirt, or like there's a lot that goes into it. So I'm going to play this. Burger King just rebranded, and their new rebrand is so slick. Like it is so
good.
Nice. And it's basically because they've covered all their bases.
Right.
They've done the work to cover all their bases. So I'm going to share real quick.
And how did you come across this? Like while you're searching for it, how did you find it?
I follow a bunch of design pages, and they post this kind of stuff all the time.
That's awesome. Yeah, I would have never known until you showed me, and I was like, what? Okay.
Let's see. The mic will probably pick it up. And the music is so great.
See, I can't hear the music, but even just the colors, like this is so good. And you can, oh my gosh.
Phenomenal. Like
that's cool.
Like totally. I saw it yesterday. I was like, this is it. Like, because to a lot of, and that's why I'm glad we're doing this episodes, because it's so hard to explain to new customers exactly what you do. But it's nice to have. We'll have this video, and I'm gonna start showing whenever we have like a console. It's like, this is what I build. We build the full system. Like we're building things all the way out. Like some of those design elements, again, they get carried through. Like the leaf, the bun, the tomato, they got put on an enamel pin, but they were also used in that video. Like it just will go all the way through.
Colors. Yeah, all the colors, everything. Like you can tell those colors are obviously selected from like a burger itself. Like that's really cool. That blew my mind. I'm like,
and I was like, this makes me.
Yeah.
It makes me want to eat Burger King, and I don't even like Burger King. Like
me either. Okay, listen, I love their Whoppers, but I feel like every time I go to Burger King, something is always cold or weird, and I can't. But like this makes me want to go eat it. Like
yes. I was like, oh, okay. We're getting young. We're getting hip. We're getting black. Like there's minorities all the way through there.
Yes, like, they're becoming relevant. Like that is
the style is like the lettering style is totally Gen Z. Like Gen Z loves that type of lettering stuff.
Yes.
So it's going. I was like, oh God. So that's what power design is. And as we grow, we want to be able to do more and more of that stuff. To be able to provide customers, a full spectrum, full picture,
right?
Build out your full brick and mortar all the way, so that everything your customer touches is branded, and they understand who you are, they trust you, and they hear the voice.
Why does this psych us up so much?
I get so hyped. I feel like I'm on a wrestling.
Over here just like, let's go run a mile.
I feel like, you know how you're on like a wrestling promo, like a WWE promo? Yeah, brother. Yes. Like, yeah, Friday. Like,
branding.
That's exactly how I feel.
Oh my God.
So hype. I get so hype every time.
It's so cool. And the fact that we get to do that for people. So like, that's what Kam does. Kam does, he does the guts.
100%.
He is the meat and the lettuce and the tomatoes and all of that. And then I go, here's a bun. Okay. So with my bun, I do the websites and I do the photography. Photography is my bread and butter, literally.
She's so good at it.
Or my toasted sesame bun. And
so good at it.
Thank you.
So good at it.
And I actually work with business women specifically, mainly because it is a huge passion of mine. And we always have such a good time. So what I do is I take women and they say, hey, I need photography for my business. And we go, okay, what do you need? Do you need product photography? Do you need headshots? If you need headshots, what personality runs through your business that we can bring into these headshots? I don't like stuffy, just or just sitting on a computer, doing that. I don't want that. I want the women that want to be, photographed in bright neon pink against a bright yellow backdrop. Mm-hmm. Like I want women that are like willing to get covered in cookie batter because that's just what they love. I want those. I want the people that want to make that statement. And then we take those pictures and we build it alongside, like we make it fit into their brand, and then we put that all on the website. So then I go into the website design and I take the wonderful kits that Kam creates and I go, okay, here's your colors, here's your fonts, here's all of this. Now let's make you a website that's going to be grabbing attention in less than 10 seconds and tells them everything they need to know about you and why they should book you. So my goal is to make people look fun, personable, and then also professional. That way everybody knows who you are. There is no confusion. You are you.
And I haven't told you this before, but my dream for my business is to employ you and then fly you out to places to go take photography for like different stuff. No, like I haven't said that before, but that would be dope. Like
I would absolutely 100% without a doubt. Yeah.
So we're not there yet, but we're
not there yet. But you know what? 2021, she's not ready.
No.
She is not ready. We have some big dreams, baby.
Some big dreams, yeah. And we're going to go for them.
I can't wait. COVID needs to go away so we can travel. COVID, get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here, brother. Get out of here.
You're fired, brother.
You're fired. Hit the road, Jack.
These are the worst
Pack your
impressions.
Bags. No, I think they're great. This was 5-year-old Kam jumping off of couches. Yeah, you and your can hit the road. Yeah. Didn't know what I was saying, but we were saying it.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's that. See, I wasn't the WWE jumping off of couches. I was the Play of the Fall Out Boy CD, the entire album out loud on the entire speakers and pretend I was in a band with my brothers. Like that was us 24. We would put it in there, and when my mom was at work and we would just bounce around and our friends would be in the house and we would just be like air drumming and air guitaring and all this and I was just microphone. Killing it. Patrick who? This is Jessa, okay?
This is Jessa. I just stole your band.
Fall Out Boy, more like Fall Out Jessa, okay?
Fall Out Jessa. That's so funny.
My brothers are probably going to be like, Jessa, please don't tell people that we did
Those times were great. Weren't they?
It really was. They were. Now, every time I hear the song, I just have to. So what were you guys bouncing off of as children? Were you playing The Floor is Lava? Were you doing a mystical band? Were you a WWE superstar like Kam was? What were you guys doing? Tell us. We want to know.
We want to know. Because we were doing the WWE thing, but we were also like video game junkies too, where we had this like mini like 9-inch TV that we would take outside and play video games outside. Like we would take the TV to the front porch and play video games on the front porch.
That is really cool. What? I would always leave the house barefoot. I would shoes, you could not bother me with them. And now I get frustrated at my child because she's the exact same way. I'm like, it is 30 degrees outside. And she goes, I want to go outside with no shoes. No, you can't do that. Lumberjack Jessa, that was me. I would run outside, no shoes, did not care. I
had neighbors like that.
I'm from Texas. I've lived in Texas like 0 point of my life. Okay. That 0% of my life. I was born there. That's who you were? That's just who I was. I was very proud of it, man.
That's funny. Lumberjack Jessa.
Lumberjack. And now I wonder why pedicures are a serious thing now.
Because you messed your feet up.
I messed my feet up, man. People are going to be like, ew, she sweats and she has ugly feet. This is...
For some people, that's a done. You're done deal. It's over.
It's a done deal.
They'll never listen to the pod again.
Okay, listen. First of all, native deodorant.
Oh,
no, I'm kidding.
She's not lying when she says she sweats a lot. It's the
I
truth.
do. Whenever I get really anxious or excited or have any type of emotion, I always sweat, and that's where this comes in. I love her. This is the lilac and white tea. I would really love the apricot and peach though. So if y'all know where to get that, I want that one.
The internet. Does the internet not have it?
Does the internet? Yeah, but
oh my.
It takes time. I'm gonna use this one first, and then I'll get that one.
We'll check back with Jessa after this break.
Next episode, and then, yeah, there we go.
I think we're good.
I think we're great.
That was fun. I'm glad we got to talk about what we do.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad we got to plug the deodorant and Fall Out Boy.
And WWE.
And WWE.
This episode's going to be funny, but on accident. Maybe that's not on accident. Maybe that's our personalities finally coming.
I mean, but it is our personalities. And it's also, it just goes to show who our brand is, you guys. This is what we do. If this is how you like to talk like this. People you do not have to be a professional, stuffy, neat person in order to get clients.
I thought I had to be. I thought I
had to be too. Emma used to pick on me all the time. She's like, Jessa, she goes, I know you cuss. I hear you. I've lived with you. You cuss like a sailor. And I'm like, I know, but I can't cuss in front of, but also at the same time, I was working with the city. So I was also photographing like small children and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't want the parents to know that I'm a real person.
Yeah,
exactly. There is a time and a place. However, this is our place and we can say the F word. And
it's all our time. Like we get to do whatever we want here.
We do. It's so cool.
So cool.
I'm over here like, yay, we work for ourselves. Brother.
Just hit the road, Jack. Yeah, you in the front row.
You guys, thanks for tuning in for another successfully awkward episode of Wisdom by Design. We are here. So we are also on Instagram. If you're listening to us on YouTube or on Anchor, we are on Instagram at Wisdom by Design Podcast. We're also on YouTube. We are on every single place that you can find a podcast. Every single platform. Yeah, we're on all of them. Google,
all of them.
Android, iPod, Apple, iPad Apple.
iPad Apple is so funny.
iPad Apple. So if you guys want to connect with us, please, we would love to hear from you. Tell us where you're at in your branding journey. Have you started it? Have you found somebody to help you with it? Are you interested and want to know more? Talk to us. We would love to talk back. And if you guys have any questions, shoot us an email. It's wisdombydesignpodcast@gmail.com. And I think that's it. So I'm Jessa.
And I'm Cameron. And we will see you later, dropouts. Next time. Next episode. Next episode.